It's in the washroom, honey. No paper in that, and don't scrape it on the back.
Been eating good. I got stuff all in my beard. Yeah, Sersky.
Then do you think this picture cute? Do you think it's Instagram worthy? It's like, you know, no. Okay. You already do that.
And you know another one that I don't like y'all do.
But I said.
I'm like, what's that about?
It's just genetic.
All right. So look, check this out. Who want to answer first?
No.
Who want to answer first?
I said.
Yeah.
Come here.
Get your answers together.
No.
He finna have a little conversation. There you go.
Okay, look. What's the man's responsibility in a relationship? Hello?
I would say a man is supposed to provide, protect, yes. Also,
What does provide mean?
see, I'm the type of person, I like to make money. I like to have my own money, but you also need to make money, and we need to come together.
Okay, so hold on now. Answer my questions. Don't let's stay on topic. What does provide mean from a man's standpoint? Of course, I'm glad you said you make your own money. We haven't got to there yet, but how does a man provide?
It's giving interview.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, we giving all that.
I said it's giving interview, but I guess provide means not just money, but also like emotionally. You need to like feed my soul.
Okay.
You know.
Before you go any further, let's go back to money. Since you say you make your own money, how much money did this man have to provide?
I wouldn't really put a limit on it because I'm only 18, so I can't be expecting a man to be making $1 million when I'm not making that. So we need to be at least equal, or you can make more than me, I can make more than you. As long as you got work ethic and you have goals and you're working towards something, we can work together. But if you a bum and you want me to pay this and do that, that's not gonna work. Do
men actually be wanting women to pay for their stuff? Have you ever ran into a dude who asked you for some money?
Have I?
I mean, okay, let's be real. I'm asking this. I'm asking from. Okay, so you have. So men really be out here asking y'all for money.
Yes.
The dudes who you like, they ask you for money.
Okay, one dude.
Okay, but hold on now. And that's one thing that we always lose in conversation. We always go off into like, oh yeah, it happens all the time. And then when you say, okay, well, give me a story, it's okay, this one time this happened.
Well, I can only give you one experience from me, but I have witnessed my mom and other women in my family take care of
Be careful what
men.
you're saying on the air, baby. Don't bring your mom in there.
Oh,
yeah, let's stay within.
Well, men sometimes be wanting women to take care of them, and that's a no-go. Me personally, I have been asked for money from a dude.
How did he ask you for it? How much was it for?
What instant was it that he asked you?
Yeah, like I just asked him just to get a little background story. You ain't gotta go too far in detail. Just like, you know.
He said that he said that he left money at my house, but he didn't, because obviously you didn't have no money to come with it, or like let me borrow like money, or let me like, you know, cash out me this or cash out me that.
He asked you to cash out something?
Yes.
How much?
I don't really remember the amount, but it would be like
$30 or $40 or something. All right, look, check this out. All right, so, and that was why I wanted just to get some background of the story. So this is just one experience. You just had somebody ask you to cash out you $40, but just out for that instance, it was a big thing about, oh, dudes be asking you for money. So I'm just saying, we got to listen. I want to just have a conversation. We got to always think about what we say and what we allow to take over conversations about men. So hold on now. It ain't no whole bunch of dudes that just done asked you personally for some money. And you might have seen other people ask other people for money, and you might not know the backstory of it. But it's not just an epidemic of dudes out here asking females for money? Or is it? Because I'm come from an era, I'm just saying, I come from an era where gigolo ain't never been a word. Y'all probably don't even know what gigolo mean. Gigolo is like a man trying to get over on a woman, you know, using a woman for money, like just, you know, being nice to her or using her for sex and she giving him money. That ain't never really been cool since I've been grown. So that ain't really been a word. You see what I'm saying? So I don't really see that and I don't really hear that a lot, but it seems like it's a lot of broke talk and it's a lot of talk about dudes that don't be grinding and don't be getting no money out here seeming like them the ones that's getting the conversation talked about the most. I don't understand that. That's even why we got to this topic, because it's like, hold on. What dudes y'all talking to who ain't got no jobs and ain't got no hustle and ain't got no money? How are these dudes even attractive to y'all? Because we always try to get some money. And even y'all, that's the most thing with most women. I'm chasing the bag. I'm getting this money, so don't talk to me if you ain't got no money. So how are y'all even getting involved with dudes who asking y'all for money? That should be the first red flag or the first thing that make a dude unattractive. You see what I'm saying?
You didn't ask her one particular question. Did you give him the money?
No.
Have he gave you for more? Have he gave you money before?
No.
Okay.
That was a learning lesson, you know. But you feel
But
bad.
you and he was talking to each other as a couple.
Yes.
Y'all supposed to be a boyfriend and girlfriend. Y'all kind of investing in each other.
Yeah, something like. But see, it's two things. It's like you can stay down with somebody, you know, help them, you know, when they come up, you know, they gonna have.
All right, cool. That's what you supposed to have.
Or it's another thing to just be getting used.
Exactly.
You gotta differentiate, like, do I see this person long term?
Okay.
Or not. So.
Right. So, okay, let's take it back to the first point. So, your first answer to the question of what is a man's role in a relationship is to provide. Is to provide, right? So provide, and you said not only just money, but provide what else? You said something about emotional or something.
Yes.
So what does emotional mean? Emotional what? I mean, you gotta. I hear this. I hear this a lot. I'm just trying to, you know, what do you as far as emotion? If either one of y'all want to help chime in, kind of help her, you know, help her with the come up with thoughts, because
she know how she feel, but she just can't
express
it.
I think sometimes it's really easy for like men to just like, there's like women say you need to provide stuff, like money, you pay the bills, that's it. But like it's a whole different aspect of like, you know, together emotions and all different things. Sometimes it's like just because they putting money in your pocket, they feel like they don't have to like feed you as a person.
Exactly.
So materialistic, that's not like the case.
Oh, that's it. You don't have to be present.
Yeah. Like, oh, just because I pay this, I do this, I got you this, you drive
okay,
this.
but see, and that's a perfect point. I'm glad you brought me to that, because this is all right, yeah, because this is something that get tossed around a lot as far as like, you know, words being said. It's so easy to say these things, especially when we're reflecting on stuff that we didn't get from other people. But you say, okay, you want somebody to be there for you emotionally. So you mean like as far as, you know, being able to talk to you or being able to, you know, lead you in a certain way when you having emotional breakdowns or something, or when you having problems, you want a man to be able to do what? Because we all know that females are more emotional creatures, and most men can't be emotional. And our thing is that, you know, we can't be emotional, because if we are too emotional, we're too, you know, feminine, or we gonna, you know, be, you know, punkish in a certain way. We can't show our emotions. We have to kind of handle our emotions a certain way. So that's why I said, what do you expect for, especially when you talk about a certain type of dude? And I think about, every time I think about certain type of dudes, it's like certain type of dudes who are kind of cool, certain kind of dudes who still like, who I feel like women want. You know what I'm saying? And to have a cool dude, or to have a dude that's, you know, like you saying, that's working and making enough money to bring home, you feel me? And that's doing all these different things, is he gonna, have that time and that know-how of how to even be there for you emotionally?
Fulfill you in every way that
Yeah, exactly. Cause this one thing that I wanted to ask y'all too. It was just like, okay, we so focused on money now, but everybody's wanting to make their own money. So we shouldn't be so focused on that. We should be focused on people who can fulfill us more instead of people who could give us some money. If you got your own bag, what you need somebody else with their bag? Yeah, of course, nobody wants a bum because bums are unattractive. Nobody wants lazy people. Lazy people are unattractive. You know what I'm saying? People don't want nobody that's sitting around not doing nothing all day.
because people don't want to be alone. I don't care if you got your own.
That's
money
true too.
or you got your own.
Some people
you
cannot.
You still need to have companionship if that's what you desire. Nobody wants to be separated and be by themselves. You know, how can you have fun? You can have fun by yourself if you want to. You know, it's according to what you like.
But look,
Cards, listen to music, whatever. But when it, they done got so hard now. You don't need a partner to dance. You can just dance alone. Back in my day, that was the thing. My husband, hey, he couldn't dance.
Yeah.
But just him swinging me around, holding my hand, I enjoyed that. When you're talking about the emotional value, it's just when you're down, they're there. When you all are going through something, y'all are there together.
Right.
It ain't all about money. And sometimes, the woman can make more money than the man. But look at these partners. If the man make more than the woman, will he put her down? But honey, if that woman make more than the man and she's acting like he's not nothing, that's not good. When you all are together in a relationship, whether you're married or not, y'all supposed to be compatible.
Yep.
You all supposed to be understanding for each other. Everybody has feelings, and they
be there
need to be nurtured in those feelings. And you don't go off on your feelings and your emotions, because those things come and go. It's just like happiness. Happiness can go up or down.
boom. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up because that brings me to my next point. A lot of people that I feel like we see nowadays are what I would say fake happy. I made a lot of posts and I talked to a lot of different people, and I made this post one time and it said, stop being fake happy. And, address your insecurities, something like that. Because it's like, everybody can be like, okay, we don't care what people say, or we don't care about this and that. But you're fake happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we know what we really need to do for ourselves and what other people expect from us that we don't want to do. You see what I'm saying?
You know what they do with fake happy is settling for stuff that you really don't want.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to get attention.
Exactly.
Or whatever.
You will never be fulfilled by that. But see, that's the whole thing. We living in a world now to where we dealing with people willing to just accept what everybody else is accepting. And
Because everybody else is accepting.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We accepting what everybody else is accepting, and we fitting in. So we acting like we happy with that. But then at the end of the night, okay, we're not fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, okay, we were talking about, that's why I'm asking y'all, what do y'all expect from a man in a relationship? Okay, we got provision, providing, and we got, what else? Who's gonna say something different? What else other than providing? And we say providing as far as mentally, you want somebody that's gonna be there for you and somebody that's gonna, be there for you financially and picking up y'all slack. Because one thing that women got to change in their mind, I feel like we got to come to an understanding to where, okay, if everybody got their bag, if you got your bag and you feel you can fend for yourself as a woman, that should ease the pressure off your partner choosing. You should be able to choose somebody and not be worried about how much money they can bring to the table. Yeah, of course, nobody wants a bum, but you should be able to choose your mates a little bit easier because you're not having to have nobody that has to make a certain amount of money to be able to pay your bills. Shouldn't that make sense? If you already making enough money to provide for you and your child, why should you have to get with a guy that can also make enough money to provide for you and your child? To me, that don't make no sense, because nowadays it's only so much money that we can make on these jobs, and as far as people can get paid anyway. Of course, inflation higher, everybody higher, ain't nobody raises going up. We all know this. So if you're in a good position where you're making a good amount of money, that should relieve the pressure of your mate selection. You should be able to find somebody who is genuinely likes you for you. Y'all shouldn't be having conversations that got to do with money besides what y'all want to do and what y'all aspire to have, what y'all trying to build from what y'all don't have now. We don't have them type of relations. We don't have them type of conversations. We have the type of conversations that's putting people in competition. Like, okay, I'm a woman. I work. I've been making $60,000 for the last 2-3 years, and now you got to make more than me for me to get with you. Most of these men not making $50,000 to $60,000. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Most of these men that got good jobs, Volkswagen, all these plants that's out here working 12, 13 hours a day, they not making more than $50,000 to $60,000 a year, and that's good money. A lot of these men not making that. So if you working at one of these call centers, or you putting in a lot of hours, you've been working Blue Cross Blue Shield, somewhere like that, you making, you know what I'm saying, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 as a woman. Yeah, that's good. That's awesome. But you can't expect to get with somebody that's making $100,000 a year in Chattanooga. How many black people is actually doing that? Black men out here that's actually doing that you're going to find cool. You see what I'm saying? And especially the younger you go, y'all 17, 18 years old, and the first thing out y'all mouth is somebody got to provide.
And the thing is, where are you getting the information from? They haven't experienced anything. Only thing they can experience is what they see from their elders.
And that's what I'm saying. We got to watch what we pass down. And that's the whole purpose of having these conversations. Because it's like, okay, we're coming up in a different time. You're coming up in far different because, okay, when I graduated high school in 2004, we wasn't talking about dudes got to make $100,000 a year or you broke. That wasn't no level. You see what I'm saying? We didn't have levels like that. Coming out of high school, it don't matter. As long as you had a car, you was all right. As long as you had any kind of job, you was looked at as you doing something good. As long as you weren't out here trying to sell drugs. So that's the whole thing about it. And it's like now the girls had to pick between a dude who's actually going to work and somebody who gonna sell drugs. Yeah, a lot of girls still fell for niggas who sold drugs because they was able to do more and they was able to live a certain kind of life. Now 10, 15 years later, they got to deal with all the police stuff that would happen. A lot of these dudes is dead. A lot of the stuff that happened with that, and a lot of these dudes that still working jobs got 401k that they can borrow from now. And these women knowing the difference now. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, beyond providing, what else is y'all gonna say that a man got to do? Give me a next one.
I would say with the whole money thing, I'm not really looking for somebody to provide, but I'm not about to mess with somebody that is not on my level or higher. That's just me. Because if I'm making money, and I'm not saying it shouldn't be like
you expect him to do something,
right? And when I get older, obviously I'm with somebody. We want to move forward. We want to be long term. We're gonna have conversations about money because we need to be on the same page. I don't want to be sitting out here the same way that a man who make $1 billion not gonna go mess with some woman, from Amazon.
Yes, they will.
Yes,
they will.
I feel like people date in their range. Like, why if I'm making
men date down all the time.
That's true, but women, it's like then it comes with the whole masculinity thing. I don't want a woman to take care of me, so it's like, well.
No, men date down all the time because men, it don't matter how much money you got to a man. Like, as far as because most women want you to move them in your house anyway. You see what I'm saying? Most women want you to be able to provide anyway. So it don't matter what you do. If I like you enough, if you look good enough, if I like you enough.
A man making $1 million, he don't want to be with somebody working.
But see, the whole thing about it, you ain't gonna work at Amazon if I got $1 million and I want you. And you ain't gonna expect yourself to even want to go back to Amazon. The first thing you gonna do if you get with a doctor is quit Amazon. Just cause you feel like this man gonna take care of you. But see, that's the whole that don't make no sense. We gotta be real with ourselves, cause it's like, okay, we gonna get hard and say we ain't raised to depend on no man, but the first thing you gonna say is you need a man to provide for you. No, you don't. Cause if you
don't need a man to do nothing except to have kids. But what I'm saying is, if you sit there and say, oh well, a man gonna provide, or you the first thing you're gonna do is quit your job.
No, I said if you get with a billionaire or a millionaire, you're not gonna just go and work for $13 an hour or $17 an hour for what? And he taking you seriously and done moved you in his house? Why would you be going to work at Amazon? No, you're gonna be doing whatever you want to do. That ain't no money. That's not gonna be no money.
Let me interject right here, young people. The reason I wanted to interject when you said quit your job. Now, in some instances, it's required or it's asked. My husband asked me to quit work, and
That's what's expected.
Huh?
That's what's expected when your man was gonna be a business owner.
But it needs to be a founded reason for him to tell me that. I had a young baby. I hadn't had a baby in 9 years, I think, between you. And he wanted me to come home and take care of my child. And see, now with the economy like it is, mothers and fathers can't hardly be there for their children because they got to go out and work. And when my children was bearing children, I was their babysitter. Now that's not the
Coming,
case.
yeah.
This young lady sitting here can tell you, when she had her child, she had to put it in daycare. And that takes from the table for the money. And when you're talking about men and women and who should provide and who should do this, when you're in a relationship, you also should have some kind of compatibility that everybody is expected to. In other words, what the old folks used to say, carry your weight.
Exactly. But see, I feel like that should be the foundation of any relationship. And that's why I'm at with my daughter right now. And that's why I'm at with even having these discussions. That's why I want to have them. Okay, look, check this out. You shouldn't want to be with nobody for any selfish reasons. You see what I'm saying? It's supposed to be on the foundation of what I'm going to do for somebody else and what I'm going to respect them to do for me. That's why I asked y'all, what are y'all expecting for some of these guys, for a man to do?
Okay, what
provide.
type of person are you looking for, though?
Exactly. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't consider that. A lot of people only looking at what the person look like and what the person got to offer as far as financially or who they know. But listen, hold on.
Especially marriage, people think, oh, it's love. Yes, you do need to be in love, but
You got to be in love.
You can fall out of love, and then what's love? Marriage is like a business. Like, we coming together. So yeah, you could be in love one minute, next minute you out of love. People fall out of love.
No, that's not love, and that's fake happy. That's fake happy, and that's what you got to work on.
Baby, what we get together in relationships is usually for what? We are physically attracted to another.
Exactly, that's what I just said. We got to realize what we asking for.
Love is two different things. Until you carry this relationship on and build on it, you don't know what love is.
Exactly.
Because they call it love when you jump in the bed.
Exactly.
And that
Making love. That's not love.
And then the next month, they done fell out of that love. That wasn't love. That was physical.
That was lust.
Exactly.
What's the difference between lust and love? Okay, look. Let's keep it here. Let's keep it here. We gotta get more than providing. Yes, no, it's not all about money, baby. But no, at the same time, yes, it is about money. But I want to get y'all to the point of understanding this, to where the conversation be so much about money when you first start having it, and nowadays it is, and you starting to add people up, and that's why I asked the last conversation was who in competition? Is it women being in competition with men, or is men being in competition with women? And I'm gonna tell y'all, it's women being in competition with men because they are making money now. Now it's like, for me to take you serious, it's not only do you have to look good, not only do you have to smell good, not only do you have to be taller than me, not only do you have to be, dark skinned or light skinned, have dreads, not have a bald head, or have a bald head, or have a beard, not have a beard. Not only do you have to fall into those categories, you also have to make more than me. You see what I'm saying? So if I make 40,000, you got to make 60,000. If I make 60,000, you got to make 80,000. That's a competition. You see what I'm saying? If I work at Chick-fil-A, I don't want the dude who work at Chick-fil-A with me unless he the manager. You see what I'm saying? If I work at Chick-fil-A, you don't need to work at Target. They pay about the same. You need to be working at Mueller Company where they making $25 an hour because I'm making $18 an hour. Do you see what I'm going with this? on regular people terms.
But I think women is the same. I mean, men is the same way. You have to look this way. You can't have this shape. You can't look this. You can't be fat.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Everybody gonna have their preference, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
That everybody. No, but listen what I just said though.
What's wrong if I prefer a man that makes more money?
Because listen what I just told you. Not only do I have to jump through all these hoops and look a certain way and smell a certain way and do all the manly stuff that's regular, but now I also have to make more than you. You see what I'm saying? That's where the problem lies.
Is what he's saying.
And how-
making more than
Why is that important if you making enough to provide for you and what you got going on? You see what I'm saying? Because as a man, and this is what I'm saying, as a man, we all thinking as bosses. This is a boss talk because you a boss in your own sense because you making your own money. I'm a boss in my own sense because I got my own stuff going on. Okay. Now that you're making your own money, you can't put that over here on another person to add up to you. You see what I'm saying? That's where the competition comes in at.
that person want to do.
That's where the competition comes in at. Because it's like, okay, yeah, I like you. Yeah, I think you cool, but you don't make enough money, so I don't want to be with you. Now you going on to the next. That next person you go to that make enough money, you might not like him. He might not be as cool, but you going to feel better talking to him because he making enough money? Yes or no? Most women will put themselves in that situation and say yes. Then they end up getting cheated on. Then they end up getting abused. Then they end up talking about all people are bad. No, you put that
That's true.
out
But
there.
it
You see what I'm
also
saying?
Depends on what type of like person you dealing with. If I'm making money and you not making money, okay. So
Why we always got to talk about the people who not making money? We're not talking about the people who not making money. Let's stop that right there, though.
What are you trying to do to move forward?
No.
You said most women would choose
Sierra,
a
let me
man
ask
who
you a
has-
question then. Would it be important to you if you and that person was on the same level on y'all affection for one another, you making the most money, would it come to be a problem with you because he's not making as much as you?
If
If
he
you like
is he gonna
everything,
stay
if
there?
you like everything about him,
If I
would
really
that
like him,
if
then
that
yeah.
would that make a problem between you all because he made less than you?
I would like to say no, but I know how I am, and I know the stuff like that I like. But if I really like you, then we can like look. What
You
you
can
trying to do?
you can
know,
come
we
to
work-
our agreement.
Right, we can work
Exactly.
through it. It's like what are you trying to do? If I see that you trying to,
Yeah, and he's doing his.
Okay, but look, all right, but look, check this out. Check this out. This is where I'm at with that. Okay, every girl want a man with drive, but most of them leave out. They want you to drive a Benz. You feel me? And all of y'all is looking and be like, what? Ain't nobody ever said that. I know ain't nobody ever said it because I just thought of that. I just thought of that yesterday and I put it in a rhyme. But this is what I'm saying. Y'all want a dude with drive. Y'all want somebody who got a vision and want to do more than what they already doing today, right? Like you said. Like, look, I'm not ever, when in my conversations, I'm never talking about a dude who ain't doing nothing. Because I ain't never been a dude who ain't never done nothing. I always been a dude who had visions of doing something. And I was always doing something at that moment. So whether I was working at Volkswagen, whether I was working at the car lot, whether I was running Street Vibes as my own business, I was always doing something. I had a vision to do more. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? But look, I know, but I got 10 friends that also got drive and they also doing 10 totally different things than me. But look, we when I talk to females like y'all, no matter how old I talk to, we always want to talk about the niggas who ain't got no drive. That's why I'm confused at, because I don't know these folks who ain't got no drive. Don't get me wrong. I know a couple of dudes who ain't got no drive, but I don't mess with them the same way as I mess with my 10 closest friends. You see what I'm saying? I don't pick them. If I was a girl, I wouldn't be laying down with these dudes. I wouldn't be talking about these dudes when I'm having a conversation like this. I'll be talking about them, the dudes who I ain't talking to. You see what I'm saying? I'm not having conversations talking about these the dudes who lied to me and said they had a job and said they had some drive. No, you got to be smarter than that. You got to know that, no, this dude ain't got nothing. He ain't got no car. He ain't got no money. He ain't got no job. He ain't clocking in. He ain't got no drive. He shouldn't be in your face. He should never get your number. You know what I'm saying? It's those levels to it. So this is what I'm saying. Let's talk about the dude who, like you said, I'm not talking about the dude who's not doing nothing. Okay, you work at Chick-fil-A, say. I don't know where you work at, but okay, you work at Chick-fil-A. They pay $15 an hour, $16 an hour. Okay. Now let's talk about the dude who just work at Volkswagen, though, that only make $13 an hour. That's a forklift driver. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like, people still looking down on that because
Yeah,
people.
are always gonna, you gotta meet people where they at.
But see, no, you can't do both. You can't meet people where they at and then want them to be somewhere else and expect them out of them when they still have to go through their life process. Because it's not easy. But like I just told you, but hold on.
Elliot, she just said a mouthful though, but you have to stick to that.
But yeah,
Listen,
for sure.
To meet a person where they at is when you don't put your preference on them.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Are men. And these discussions, I mean, y'all might not like them, it's getting on your nerve, but you better think about it because this is what's going to carry you through life. Because you go and pick a dude, or you marry a dude because you got a child by him or whatever, and then you
They ain't got this yet, and that's why I'm having these conversations.
But these conversations are good, so you won't have to get to that point.
Exactly.
And then say, "Oh, I made a mistake." What do you do?
Ain't no be no mistakes. Ain't gonna be no mistake after you done talked about it. You can know what you're doing, and this is what I'm saying.
Discuss it and you really, and don't be playing when you. I mean, this here might seem silly to you all, but
It's not silly.
Take good consideration. These are some of the things I need to think about. Just like you're talking about the jobs and where you work, Volkswagen, blah blah blah. You only can work where your education is going to take you.
Exactly.
If
And it's
you
only
don't-
so
if
much.
you don't get some skills to get to them high level, 50, 60, 70 to $100,000, you will have to work at these other papers. That's the reason these jobs are there.
Exactly.
Some people, I did not go to, I didn't finish high school, tell the truth about it. I did get an education for key punching and stuff. Look how quick that went out. You have to keep up with the times in order to make your money and then have common sense when you make it. People that's making minimum wages, you all will not believe this. I've got sister-in-laws, don't even have to call their name. They made minimum wages most of their life. Every last one of them own a house. Every last one of them own cars. Don't have to ask nobody for nothing. One of the sister-in-laws, no, I know she didn't have an education to graduate and everything. She went and worked at this place. I'm not going to even call her name because you know who it is. And worked her way up. She did so good on her job making minimum wages. They sent her off to school, and then she put on a white coat, honey. She was making the money. And you, when he's talking about, don't put what you call it. It's not what you want on somebody else. In other words, why are you gonna tell a man that he's got to make so and so
More than you. That's my only point.
Or why you gonna tell the lady that she's got to stay at home and cook? You all get this together. What you expect of one another.
Okay.
But you all have to agree on what you expect. Yeah, if you go by the Bible, the man is supposed to do the work, right? But where is you gonna find a woman now? You tell her to go in there and cook, and she don't want to cook. We gonna eat some TV dinners. I don't want to cook. Oh, it's your turn to do it. It's my turn. It's your turn. You're not supposed to be having those conflicts when you are in a relationship. When you get to the point that you can't take sound doctrine from somebody that has experienced it. If you haven't experienced anything, we all need to listen to one another.
Exactly.
Their age range, Jasmine and your
And that's why I'm talking to y'all right now.
Everything is different. And you, 18-year-old, can't talk to a 35-year-old and you're going to have the same opinion.
Exactly. And you can't argue with me either. You can't argue with me either because I've been doing this 18 years more than you at least. I've been actually doing it 30 years. But see, and this exactly. That's what. All right, but look, and this is what I'm saying. This is my next point. It's like, okay, you only can make so amount of money, and it's like now that times has changed, y'all can attest to this. Physical labor is not at the head of the map no more. You don't get paid more to do physical work like most men do. Just like y'all don't want to come down there and watch cars with me all day when y'all can be sitting in T-Mobile answering phones. You see what I'm saying? Would you choose to go and do some physical work over going to answer some phones? If T-Mobile was paying $30 an hour to answer phones and Volkswagen paying $30 an hour to build cars, which one you gonna do? If Amazon paying $35 an hour to walk 12,000 miles and T-Mobile paying $30 an hour, which one you gonna do?
Amazon.
You gonna do Amazon to make $5 more? You gonna work harder, your feet gonna hurt. Guess how long you gonna do Amazon? For about 6 to 8 months. You You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying because females, y'all have this luxury. As a man, we gonna have to go and do whatever we can do, and we gonna have to keep that because I can't job hop. You know what I'm saying? I can't job hop and show a stable look. You see what I'm saying? So I got to get what's best, works best for me and go on with it. So, okay, this is what I'm saying. This is why I want us to stay at. Okay, so like I just gave you the example of a $5 difference in jobs, right? You work at T-Mobile, your boyfriend work at Volkswagen. You know what I'm saying? You might, and a lot of people be like, man, it ain't that bad. You know, people can make it that way, and this. It ain't $5. Ain't nobody gonna care. You know what I'm saying? End of the year, it's probably a $5,000 difference. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about, like you just said, you like nice stuff. You like a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that everybody see on Instagram. Everybody want to wear Gucci and Louis and go on trips and, you know what I'm saying, do this stuff and ride nice cars and have a nice house. All right, look. On what y'all doing, you work at Volkswagen, he work at, you know what I'm saying, some other plant, a T-Mobile, vice versa, whatever. All right, y'all might can have a nice car, a nice house, but you might not be able to wear no Gucci. You see what I'm saying? But are you going to be okay with that? Or are you going to want that man to sell a little drugs to get some Gucci money? Or are you going to want that man to work 2 jobs to get some Gucci money? You see what I'm saying?
If I want it, then, you know, that's where I come in. I will, you know, try to find something that makes more or start putting money to the side. Because you, like you said, like you can't expect people to, just because I want that, I can't expect him to, you know.
But see, that's where the conversation goes at, to where, do I expect him to stay there? Yeah, if a dude working at Volkswagen, he been working at Volkswagen for 5 years, and this man is making $23 an hour, you can't expect that man to want to get another job making $30 an hour. Yeah, of course, everybody want to make more, but do you really expect that man to leave his job and go to Amazon? Well, of course, it's going to be longer hours or different work or whatever, just to make $5 or $6, $7 more an hour, just so y'all can wear Gucci or do something stupid. You know what I'm saying? Or not, it might not necessarily be stupid, but it's just for him to level up in your eyes. You see what I'm saying? This is what we.
I'm always, I don't know. I'm not an adult, so I don't know how it is, but I'm always trying to like level up, go somewhere. I don't like being content. I'm always trying to, what can I do, you know, to go up.
Better yourself.
Yeah. So it's just like, if you're content with that and you okay with what you're doing, like, that's okay. But if I want something more, I'm trying to go up, and you ain't necessarily trying to do that, then that's gonna bring in a discussion like, are we still seeing eye to eye?
And look, check this out.
You know,
Yeah.
Being that you said that,
Make sure y'all still.
look, being that you said that,
On the
Look.
same page.
look, being that you said that, you said something that was wonderful, and this is the main reason why. Look, this is the main reason why you cannot have kids out of wedlock.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? This is the whole point of this conversation. Just because you said a lot of stuff, Sierra. You said a lot of stuff that most women won't say because they're gonna try not to say that because it's gonna come back to bite you. You see what I'm saying? And this is what I mean. No, look, everything that you said has been 100% correct, but you're not gonna get that overnight. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to find that in somebody that you think you like just for shallow reasons, just because somebody look good. You're not going to be able to find that from somebody that, okay, just because you was talking to him last year. You see what I'm saying? This is something that you're going to have to build over time, 5 years. You're going to have to marry somebody. You're going to have these conversations like me and you having. It's going to be uncomfortable. Because a nigga might not say what you want to hear. A nigga might say, no, I don't want no kids, Sierra. And you could be like, I want kids. He might say, I don't want kids. And you might be like, I don't want to have this conversation no more. You know what I'm saying? And that might be the only, and that's why people don't want to have conversations. You know what I'm saying? Because if you want to get married and the dude tell you, no, I don't want to get married, you're going to be like, oh, I wish I never would have had the conversation. You see what I'm saying? But no, you needed to have that conversation. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that we don't talk about and we put to the wayside, and we don't have conversations with people that we genuinely like because we scared of their reaction. You see what I'm
I
saying?
think it's because also it's like appearance, it's like out physical features, people like that get in the way.
Absolutely. And that's what I was saying. But when you let physical features get in the way, because look, you got to realize, men, we let physical features get in the way. We are visual creatures.
Women do too, ladies.
But see, no, I understand that. But look, this is. But listen. I'm saying yes. We let physical features get in the way because we are physical. But y'all gotta realize that shit matters to us. You see what I'm saying? It matters to us. So it has to matter to y'all. Because just like whatever you like about a man, he like about a woman is vice versa. If you get with a nigga and he ain't got no beard and he grow a beard and you don't like it, and you find him unattractive, like it's some men that look like junkies when they got hair on their face. You know what I'm saying? And there's some men that look better with, you know what I'm saying, shave it all off, and it's some dudes that look funny with a bald face though. And I'm just saying, you gotta always have these conversations with whoever you dealing with. And if somebody gonna tell you, no, baby, I want you to work out and I want you to look a certain way, if you can achieve that, you need to be working towards it. Because just like you can tell a man, I want you to make more. I want you to go and do something different. If you just been working at Volkswagen, hell, go try to work at Amazon if you can make $5 more an hour. If that's what you want to do. But if you're going to have a problem with a man not being able to do that, then, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, whose responsibility is it to keep each other happy? It's us, right? It falls on us first. You responsible for your own happiness, right? So instead of being fake happy, if everybody was really happy within themselves and happy listening to what their mate wants and trying to make them happy, yeah, it's not your responsibility to make your mate happy. But if your mate is truly happy and happy with themselves and y'all are both trying to make each other happy, how could y'all not have a good relationship? You see what I'm saying? Money shouldn't be an issue. None of that stuff should be an issue. But it's too often times that we be so selfish in our own heads, and it's like we may as well stay single if we don't want to, do what it takes for other people. And that's why I choose to stay single. They be like, bro, you know what I'm saying? How you telling people what to do and you ain't married? Nigga, I'm not married because I'm not trying to fend for nobody else and keep nobody else happy. And I haven't found nobody that made me want to marry their ass. I'm the man. I'm the buyer. I have to choose to want to invest in you as a woman, to want to give you my last name. I haven't been satisfied with nobody that I've been involved with to this point.
Are you happy?
I'm happy with myself. Oh, I'm very happy with myself. I just received the best compliment ever. My brother told me, bro, nigga, you love yourself, and I can tell. You see what I'm saying? And anybody around me know I love myself. Like, who fake happy? I can do whatever I want to do right now other than go spend $1 million. You see what I'm saying? But I guess what? I got the drive that I'm going to have $1 million to spend. And you know just as well as I know, like, it could happen. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I'm most definitely happy. No, I'm not happy to the point to like.
Let me tell you something. When you say your drive to what you're going to do, my husband, you all know y'all granddaddy, great-granddaddy. He said a long time ago, I don't know if we were married then, we got married in our 20s. I was probably 19, he was 21. If another man can do it, I can too.
Absolutely.
Don't let education, don't let your peers put you down or tell you what you can do. The people in the area where we were married at used to put him down because speech impediments and whatever. But whatever that man set his mind to do, he did it.
Exactly.
He knew how to figure a driveway in his head. Mm-hmm. But if you had to go and say, you need a piece of paper or college, I ain't telling nobody not to go to college. This day and time, you better go. Right. You better get some kind of piece of paper in front of you if you want to make some money. But have it in your mind, in your spirit. If somebody else can do it, I can do it. But you can't put your preferences on somebody else to do it. Somebody else cannot do it for you.
Right.
Nobody can make you happy. Nobody can make you sad but yourself. You want to know why I say it that way? Because if you let somebody come into your life to bring you down, if they're not building you up, then you are not compatible. You need to get somebody that's compatible. Because just like he been saying, y'all think he might be wrong and strong in his vision. But why do you think that you all have the opinion you all do about a man? Because see, y'all done had now. So, even the little puppy love y'all done had. You can't take somebody else's viewpoint of how men is. You can't take somebody else's viewpoint of how women is until you experience it for yourself. He can't teach his son nothing if he's not gonna do it in the right way. He cannot put all women in the same category. I don't
Yep.
care if he's had 5.
Exactly.
Every last one of them was different. You see what I'm saying? So we've got to
Can't put
look
all
at
of
what
them in there
you
either.
can't paint everybody with the same brush.
Right.
But you
Exactly.
have to do it fairly, and you got to know what you want out of life.
Exactly.
Yeah, y'all saying you can't have a man, you can't have a baby either. I don't care if they inseminate you or whatever way you get it. It still came from a man.
And see, and the whole thing about that though, yeah, so many women feel like they can have a baby without having a man. That's what the problem is in
And
our
they
culture
don't
right now.
realize it had to be a
And
man
see,
sperm
and
to
it was a conversation I was having yesterday with the chick on my post, and she was trying to make it seem like, okay, like I'm wrong for not being with either of my child's mother. First of all,
If they don't want to be with you, why you gonna?
you
be
can't
with
force nobody to be with somebody else. And at the same time, though, you can't say that I'm not a good man because I'm not with my children's mother. I'm taking care of my kids, and I'm there in my kids' life. It's not broken home. You see what I'm saying? But even if you was considered a broken home, I still got my house. Women left my house. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. I'm still a man. I'm still providing. I got a 3-bedroom house. Any of my kids can come stay with me at any time. How broken is my home? My home is not broken. You see what I'm saying? Because to this day, like I said, I haven't been, moved to the point of wanting to give my last name to a woman because I haven't felt the commitment to me that I need to see. That's different from everybody.
That's one thing you got to do. You got to be committed to one another.
That's different for everybody, especially when that person is giving you what you need to see. And that's why that's gonna get to my next point. Like, okay, y'all said provide, give me another thing that a man's supposed to do.
She said protection.
Protection, okay, protection for sure. I agree with that a whole 100%. A dude supposed to be able to, if somebody busts in the house, he supposed to jump out in front of you. You feel me?
right. He gave
Period.
his life for
You know what I'm
his
saying?
wife.
Give me one more thing. Can I get 3?
Yeah, that's something to think about.
Just 2?
How many things? A provider and a protector. And you know what? Provision, it comes more than just the money part.
Exactly. Thank you for saying that.
It's anything that a household, needs or whatever is around there. Just like y'all think it's just cutting the grass and everything, but it's a lot of things that come into play with a relationship for a man. But he's supposed to be the stronger. The
Exactly.
reason I use the Bible is because it's the way God set it up. The man, what did the Bible say about a man? He's the head of the house.
Exactly.
He's the head of your life. He's supposed to be your covering.
But
In
see-
other words, no other man's supposed to come to you any kind of way, because you got this man that's supposed to be your covering. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And but I'm telling you women, let him be. If he is strong enough to carry you like that, let him. We've got women that will not let the men wear the pants. They don't let them open the door. You can make a man, chivalry is not dead. It's your desires that are dead.
Exactly.
You sit in that car till he open that door. You know what I'm saying? But you carry yourself like a woman that he'll want to open the door.
Exactly. It's a give and a take.
man's woman is supposed to be his queen. But let that man be the king when he come home. Don't come home and you sitting there with curlers in your hair. Look pretty. Yo, yes ma'am. You got that? You got a head rag on and house shoes on, or mother hub, looking like I am when I'm 81 years old. When he come home.
But my question
The
is, why
same
wouldn't
thing
you?
It take to get him is the same thing it takes to keep
Why
him.
wouldn't you?
And
That's
why
my
would
whole
you want
point.
to look sexy to him.
Well, yeah, of course, sometimes.
That's right.
But hold on, no. Why? No, my thing that just messed me up with that is like, come on, bro. Y'all on Instagram, y'all on Facebook, y'all in the stores looking good for everybody else.
And why not looking?
Why not get off of Facebook, Instagram for everybody else and just only look good for your man? That'll be 100% easier. No, we rather have attention from everybody else.
I'm gonna be a baddie. I'm gonna be a baddie in life, in real life, and on Instagram.
Are you? Or are you gonna just be look? But hold on. Are you? Because you just look like, why would I do that at home? Because I know a lot of women, hold on. I know a lot of women want to come home and first thing they want to do is throw on a bonnet. You know what I'm saying? And put on some regular little tights and sit down on the couch. I'm not playing. I'm not trying to diss women at all. I'm not a hater of women at all. I love y'all. My thing is this though. Let's be real with each other. What y'all want to do in the house? Y'all want to come home and get 100% lazy. Y'all want to throw the button on. I've been looking good for the world. I done got 100 likes on Facebook. I done got, likes on Instagram. I done had people telling me, yes, bitch, your hair look good. Yes, it's giving. I done got all that all day. So now I want to come home and get in my pajamas and my bonnet when my man walk in and look like the thought that Felicia off TV. Like, just be real though. And it might be extreme, but keep it real.
But you at home.
That's what your man is there with you at home. It don't matter. This his first time experiencing you today. You see what I'm saying?
But if we're going, but listen,
No,
for real.
that's what I'm saying. Let's be for real.
We're working jobs now.
It-
You know I'm pretty. We gonna go out. We gonna be straight now. Yeah, it's a time and a place for that at home. We sexy. Yeah, cool. But who finna be every day? I'm not gonna put my money on to my man out here.
No, my thing is this though. My thing is this. Is your man seeing you more in your bonnet or more on your Instagram? Or is your Instagram seeing you more on your Instagram look than your bonnet? You see what I'm saying? Your man don't see your Instagram look unless he on your Instagram. And most of the time, your boyfriend ain't liking your pictures. Most of the time, your boyfriend got a problem with your pictures. Just being real. And if he don't, he might be a cool dude that don't worry about that. But I know how most girls post. They have issues with their boyfriends and they mates because how they post. Because they showing too much booty or they showing too much cleavage or they wonder why you posting every day. You see what I'm saying? So let's just be real. But I'm saying, now when you come home to this man or when you got intimate time with this man, is he experiencing you in your bonnet? Is he experiencing you in your laziness of how you looking more than he experiencing you in your baddie? Yeah, he got you as a baddie. Yeah, he hollered at you as a baddie. You see what I'm saying? But now 6 months later, you ain't bad no more. All he see you is the chick in the bonnet. You see what I'm saying?
I think that also depends on the person though. Like you can't, that's not a black and white thing. I can't really speak on that because I don't really.
I know my main thing is this though. Are you doing more for social media than you're doing for your mate? Are you trying to look better for social media than you are for your mate? Are you making your mate imagine you looking good and you having social media really looking at you looking good? You see what I'm saying? It got to be a balance in that. Because most men, believe it or not, we trying to look best for y'all when we get fixed up. We going to get a haircut. We trying to make sure y'all see us. You feel me? When we, put on our clothes, we trying to, be fresh in front of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's if y'all ain't giving us the attention. It's only so much attention that we desire, though. But look, the thing about man, but check this out. No, but look, check this out. The thing about men, though, is we desire attention from certain people. We don't desire attention for everybody. I don't post the pictures to try to get 500 likes. I post a picture to try to get a like from a certain person. And see, the whole thing about it is, it's funny that I love when people disagree with me and disagree with men. How women gonna disagree with men? How y'all gonna disagree with what I say that men do? How can y'all disagree with that? But look, I'm a man though. I do this. So how y'all gonna say I'm not right as a man on how we move? We men. But yes, baby, you got to stop thinking that. Most men think alike. You know what I'm saying? Can I say all women don't think alike? Because it seems like most of y'all think alike on a lot of the stuff that y'all been saying. So how could you say most men don't think alike?
Then you wouldn't be having the issues that
No, I know that, but most of y'all think alike though. Y'all think alike.
No, I think they are very, let me see what I'm saying. Other people, they go along with what somebody else can. Have a mind for yourself.
No, the bottom line to my conversation right now is most men tend to think the same about women. You're not gonna have a lot of different men that be like, okay, no, bro, I don't like chicks who cook for me. You're not gonna have 9 out of 10 men gonna want a chick that know how to cook. 9 out of 10 men are gonna want a chick that know how to take care of herself. 9 out of 10 men are gonna want a woman that look a certain way as far as body type, whether it be big, whether it be small or whatever. Most of these men are gonna have a certain body type. They ain't gonna tell you that they don't really care. You see what I'm saying? Now, of course, we already established everybody gonna have their certain preferences, yes, but most men are gonna have something that they like. It ain't like looks don't matter. You see what I'm saying? So looks has to matter. Why we get to the point that we be acting like looks don't matter though? Looks definitely matter. Looks definitely matter on every level to everybody. Let's not act like everybody is gonna accept us no matter how we look. I don't care. Cause no, the world is not gonna accept you no matter how you look. It's gonna have its preferences on you. Whether it's a job, whether it's a business partner, they gonna look at you and be like, you don't look a certain way, or because you do look a certain way, they gonna have a certain feeling. You see what I'm saying? So let's not act like that. Because if that was the case, then we wouldn't do what we do as far as trying to make ourselves look good. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But what about when men say they don't like certain stuff that y'all like to do to make y'allself look better? Enhancements.
Most times it's not for a man.
That's where the problem comes in at.
It's not for y'all. And that's a big problem. Because sometimes you don't like my eyelashes, but I sometimes feel better. I feel prettier with my eyelashes. I feel better with my pants sagging below my waist. It's not for you. I know, but it's not for you. And do you find that attractive? But hold on, listen. Hold on. Let me make a point. Let me make that a point. Let me make my point. Do you find that attractive? No, not for me.
Okay, exactly. And I'm not, listen. But exactly. And you see what I'm saying, though? But see, look. She said she ain't got a problem for me.
Two different opinions.
Exactly. And that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you.
That's a different opinion. That's a different
But
opinion.
Hey, look.
You say you don't have a problem with a man with his pants sagging.
That's a different opinion.
But look.
Okay, it's between sagging, like a little
All
bit.
women don't have the same opinion.
I ain't never said nobody had the same opinion. Let's stay on topic. I said people have what they like and what they don't like. I ain't say that all men not gonna like a certain thing. I said, what if men say they don't like? I gave you the what if. And you gonna say, yeah, that's just on them. What I'm saying is, I just told you that 9 out of 10 men are gonna say this. You see what I'm saying? About whatever. When you get those consumptions, when you get those tallies, that should matter to you. Because just like I say, if I want to wear my pants sagging, but I know 9 out of 10 women don't like that stuff, why would I continue to do it? You see what I'm saying?
But I understand where he's
But you gotta, what type of woman do I want? What type of woman am I trying to attract? Am I trying to attract a woman that like thugs with their pants sagging down? No, I'm just saying, am I at this point in my life? Am I? No. But listen, check this out. No, I'm telling you I'm not. Baby, this is why I'm telling you about your eyelashes, okay? Let me give you the God honest truth about this stuff. You can take it how you want to take it, okay? All y'all listen up right now. I'm being real with y'all. I'm y'all older cousin. I'm your older daddy. I'm your great cousin, whatever the hell you want to call me. Look, check this out. This is how I feel about lashes, wigs, accessorizing. Take it how you want it. Contacts, all that shit. Long nails, 6 inches long nails, all that stuff is stripper wear, okay? It's stripper wear, okay? It's stock wear. Yes, you can wear regular looking lashes, natural looking wigs, natural looking nails. That's regular accessories. But over accessorizing with long ass lashes, long wigs, and long stuff, different. That's stripper wear. You know why I'm telling you? I went to the strip club Friday, bro. Okay, and all the strippers were in there with this stuff on, and one of the strippers didn't have it on, and she looked so weird, cause she looked like a regular girl in there. You see what I'm saying? But what's the difference in most of these girls that's walking around here now and the strippers? It's no difference. No, it's not. The only difference is the strippers really got money and y'all broke working regular jobs. That's the only difference. I'm being God honest with you. You're dressing the same. You're showing your booty and your titties. You got long eyelashes. What strippers do? Strippers don't have sex with people. Strippers strip. They show their bodies. That's it. That's all these girls want to do nowadays.
Well, see, that brings up that, and then you could go off of that. So then we could say, oh, but all these men, what they want to do, they want to have chains. Why?
Most of these niggas do want to be drug dealers. And you know why?
And so then it's like, well, the same way you said, that's stripper, that's stuff where I don't.
You shouldn't be into men like that. You know why?
At the same time, everybody does it. I feel like, and then it brings the point. It's like what I do is like, you understand you want to find a woman, right? Me, it's like I'm gonna do what I want to do for me. If I want to have a 36-inch wig, I'm gonna get a 36-inch wig.
I'm telling you, but you're gonna attract a dude who's looking for a thought. You see what I'm saying?
Why is that automatically the category?
Because when it's unnatural looking, and I just told you that you're dressing like a stripper, that's how dudes look at you.
Okay, so what about females who have natural hair that's 36 inches long?
We know the difference. We know the difference.
You can have natural hair and be a thought. You can have natural hair and be a stripper.
But listen,
A thought is not you can
listen. It's all about the appearance, baby. The appearance. That's what I'm telling you. You attract what you put out. You attract what you put out.
A girl can sit here, wear glasses, sweaters, and everything, and still be a thought.
Absolutely. But guess what though? Absolutely. You can't carry yourself. You can't carry yourself like a thought and not be a thought. But most of the girls are nowadays. Most of y'all can't twerk. Y'all don't know how to shake y'all booty, but y'all wearing little bitty clothes. Be real. And you gonna say, who don't know how to shake their booty? Nigga, I'm saying be real. Like, what? What?
I didn't say nobody didn't know how to.
Okay, what? Okay, what though?
We've been having this conversation for 47 years.
Yeah, I know.
I'm tired.
What's up? What?
I feel like everybody's gonna do what they want to do.
That's the problem. Women can't do what they want to do, just like men can't do what we want to do. I can't go out here and be a drug dealer for the money, baby, just because I want to have a lot of money. It's rules about this shit, right? I can't just do that. I can't walk around here sagging my pants and walk around with a gun without having my gun license. I can't do that. Even though that proves that I'm a protector and that proves I got money because I sell drugs and I tote guns. You ain't got to worry about nothing. That's why most drug dealers got a lot of girls, because they got guns and they got money. You see what I'm saying? What most women want men to do? Provide and protect? Why most drug dealers got 5, 6 women? Because they got money and they got guns. Am I tripping or am I telling the truth? Stay with me. Am I tripping or am I telling the truth? Why do drug dealers have a lot of women, baby? Because they got a lot of money and a lot of guns. What do women want? They want men to provide money and protection. Okay, but to do that in a legal manner, you have to go about it a certain way. To get a decent man, you have to go about looking a certain way. Why? Because men are visual creatures. We look at stuff different. We don't look at stuff like y'all. I don't care why you wear long lashes. I don't care why you dress and showing your body. I don't care that it makes you feel better. To me, it makes you look like this. So I'm going to treat you like this. I'm not going to take you serious because of this reason. Do y'all understand that? Just like if y'all meet a young boy that's dressed like a thug, that's running around here, shoot him up, bang, bang. Yeah, you might like him. He might be attractive, but you're not going to take that young man serious. I know you're not going to bring him to meet me because I'm not going to take him serious. Do you see where I'm going? So if I'm a boy, I'm not going to take you serious if you're looking like the booty shaker girls on the video. Okay? Look how you want to look, yes, but look up Lauryn Hill. Damn, look up Jill Scott. It's other ways to look pretty, okay? You don't have to be in shape. Jill Scott is not in shape.
Jill Scott wears eyelashes and wigs.
Bro, but listen what I'm saying. Jill Scott is not looked at as a stripper, though. She's not, but it looks natural. It doesn't look like Nicki Minaj's. It doesn't look like that. Does it? Am I tripping? Is Jill Scott on the same level of Nicki Minaj? You don't know who Jill Scott is? Okay. Was she not? And y'all get where I'm going with this.
It's not that like I don't see where you're coming from. It's that I just see I see it differently.
Baby, it's always, you always can see it differently. But see, that's what I'm telling you. Stop disagreeing with men. Stop disagreeing with good men, okay? Listen to the good men and take heed to what I'm trying to tell you, okay? No, I'm just saying, but listen to me. I'm being honest with you.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what
Yeah.
how you present yourself is how people are gonna perceive you. That's
Exactly. Period.
But on the other hand, you know,
You can always prove to somebody that you're not like somebody else. You see what I'm saying?
conversations come in.
But see, are you going to have them conversations? Because these dudes might not necessarily have them conversations. These dudes might just have the conversation to get you to do what they want you to do and then leave you alone because they're not going to take you serious from day one because of what you're showing them from day one. I'm not going to ask you, are you a thought? I'm not going to ask you, are you a thought?
Do you think that just because women like have the natural hair and the natural look and the how you imagine it, that they get taken seriously more than
How many women? Yes,
A
yes. How many women have natural hair nowadays, though? A lot of girls. Start looking to see if they're married. Start looking to see how they move and what they're doing different. It's something that they're doing different. I guarantee you it's something that they're doing different. They're not motivated by the thought society, so I guarantee you it's something that they're doing different. Yes, thought society and thug society, they exist.
You gotta calm down.
No, I'm saying.
This when the delivery and how you say things comes in. But like when you say thought society, that seems just very derogatory.
No, you can't take everything personal, baby, because don't put yourself in the damn thought society. You won't be taking it personal. You should consider yourself a thought. How's it derogatory?
And I wear my wigs. That's a thought that you're putting me in that thought society.
No, you put yourself in there if that's what you want to do. Because, okay, listen, if I sag my pants and wear gang memorabilia, what am I going to be considered? Just because you don't hear these words often, baby, don't mean it's derogatory. It's not derogatory. A thought and a thug, what's the difference in them? Not being real. What's the difference in a thought and a thug? Because some girls take thoughts as being good. They F-N-F, they F nigga free. Yo, we know the song. What's up? Twerking on the damn headlights. What's up? Stop acting like that ain't something that y'all celebrating right now. And the only reason why you taking it personal is because I'm the one talking about it and I'm talking about it the way I am. But what's the difference between a thought and a thug? Because both of them are celebrated in a certain way and both of them are talked about in a certain way. What's the difference? If you don't want to be a thought, don't do stuff thoughts do. What thoughts do?
Have sex with everybody.
No, that's what whores do. We're not talking about hoes.
Okay, what does a thought do?
A thought is a stripper type girl. A thought do stuff, show her body. We know what thoughts is. Thought is that hoe over there. That's what a thought is. You see what I'm saying? Y'all always want to break stuff down to the simplest stuff and talking about having sex. Everything ain't about having sex. Showing your body is sexual. So if you ain't having sex, what the hell you showing your body for? If you ain't a stripper, why you putting all this extra stuff to try to make you look like, what they wear?
Because it's not about what a man wants. Like, I mean, yeah, you care, but like at the same time,
Y'all don't want no man, but y'all want a man. Y'all don't want no man, but y'all want a good man. Y'all don't want no good man, but he got to be a man that make more than y'all. It ain't about the man at the end of the day. I just told you the other day, I thought you didn't want no man. Don't talk to no boyfriend. You don't need to talk to no boys. You want to be independent. Why even talk to a boy? It don't make no sense. If you're not doing stuff that men want you to do, why you want to talk to a man? That's what we're going to end this conversation. If you're not doing stuff that men want to do, why the hell you want to talk to a man? Make it make sense. Because we doing everything that women want to do. Some niggas out here selling their souls, selling drugs. We selling everything to be able to provide for women. We going to work 12 hours a day. We selling whatever we can do to be able to be this dominant provider. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas working out, lifting weights, to have this body, to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? We trying to be the best bosses we can be to attract the best women that we can attract. We doing this shit for women. Yeah, we doing it for ourselves, but it's also for us. You feel me? No, this is my show. I run this. Hold on. Stay back now.
I thought I was guest star. I can't say my
But look, for real though, y'all got to think about what y'all saying and what y'all talking about? And if y'all not doing stuff for men, who we doing it for? And if we doing everything for ourselves and our own selfish reasons, stay by yourself. Do what I do. Be 100% happy and stay by yourself till you find somebody that you're willing to do everything that they want.